are human beings. Each and every one of us. This must not go on. This injustice must end.
An increase in the number of terrorist attacks highlights the danger posed by augmented citizens.
I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
Help me!
Sometimes, you just have to let go and embrace what you've become. They've worked from the shadows for years, shaping the future, manipulating lives, controlling information. Innocents have died as they play their game.
We will not sit idly by and allow our rights to be eroded out of fear and ignorance any longer. We will not be herded into ghettos and treated as outcasts. We will stop at nothing.
The world is different now. The old rules no longer apply. So much pain. So many lies. Their darkness must end.
This should be your fight as well, brother. The promise of a golden age is over.
I won't let it happen again.
Hey there, guys. Hopefully everything is working. We will certainly find out if it's not. It looks okay so far. Got a slightly different setup this time. Not very much changed, though. Very, very little changed. So what's the point of having a different setup if nothing changed? Oh, there's a problem. Hey, John. So, first issue, excuse me, Avermedia, you want to kind of, like, have my computer taking up the entire screen, rather than, like, a quarter of it? There we go. That looks way better. That looks more correct. So, Tatsuyo, if you don't know what this game is, this is Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. It is the sequel to Deus Ex Human Revolution. If you don't know what Deus Ex is, it is a series of games that came out. The very first game was probably back in the, like, just before the 2000s started. And it was infamous for being a game that had a lot of, depending on what you wanted to do, there were a lot of different ways to achieve it. Maybe you would be stealth. Maybe you would be run and gun. Maybe you could talk your way past things. It was one of the very first games that really embraced the idea of having a variety of different opportunities for how you wanted to play the game. And then it's set in a sort of like slightly in the future section where augmentation. I love Human Revolution as well. Human Revolution, I understand the people that don't like the ending. The ending of Human Revolution is a little bit, but overall, the actual gameplay, the way that Human Revolution was set up, loved it. Absolutely loved it. Come here, controller, I'm going to need you. I am damn sure not playing this game on a keyboard and mouse. I played Human Revolution with a controller. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. Come here. What are you caught on? Get uncaught. That's probably good enough. So, a very, very little bit of information if you have not played Deus Ex. It takes place right as human augmentation is becoming a thing. So, obviously, we're starting to give implants into humans, make them stronger, make them smarter, make them process information faster, increase the efficiency of what they do. And that's causing a lot of problems because all of a sudden you have things like jobs won't hire people that aren't augmented. You need this upgrade in order to get this job because they're not paying for a normal human to figure it out. Why would they? Well, where does that leave people? At what point? And obviously you have a lot of religious groups that are saying that if God wanted us to be this way, we would have been born this way. So they're morally opposed to augments. And so it's a very interesting moment. The first game took place right as that was getting started. Up until then, augments were really designed in order to, if someone got their leg blown off in a war, they'd have an augmented leg in order to just let them get around. But now it was to a point where augments could actually enhance human life, and is that okay? This one is the sequel, so I think it is augments are more okay now, but we'll find out, because I have no... It's blind! I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, good, I was like, what? I already downloaded you, you son of a bitch. But I can do 20 seconds. I can handle 20 seconds. I can fill up things for that long. At least I better be able to, otherwise I'm not a streamer with my salt. This game actually came out yesterday, so... It's a little bit weird for me to be playing a game so quickly after release, but hell, why wouldn't you, right? Sure. I always forget to do this. I always forget to go ahead and kind of show everything that's going on. Yeah, okay, play game. At least this one wasn't like Fallout, when I did the Fallout release, and all of a sudden it's like, I have to download a patch. And I'm like, you son of a bitch. No one likes that. Okay. Do I care about your options? Full screen, exclusive full screen. Display 1, sure. Graphics options. Do I have more than 4 gigs of memory? I think I do. Let's find out real quick, shall we? Excuse me. System information. Yeah, I am not... I just want to know what I've got. I just want to know... Okay, I have 16 gigs of RAM. yeah, I should be able to handle very high. Let's go. Let's do this. Ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-dum-bum-bum. This is how all great games start. With a black screen. For some reason I thought Crytek made this. I was completely expecting Crytek. I don't know why. Hi, kitty. Squeenix. And Eidos. Eidos, the French company that makes a whole bunch of stupid crap, and Deus Ex. And Nixes, I've never heard of Nixes. Can't say anything about them. Kitty, please. This game uses an auto-save feature. Don't turn off your system while the symbol's displayed. Cat! Okay, I care. Cat, please. I don't want you meowing the entire stream. I don't. This is PC, absolutely. We're gonna see how PC works, because I don't play things on consoles unless I have to. I'm very much a... Because that's the thing. No matter what, consoles are going to be inferior to PCs, except for the fact that developers will develop on consoles and then port to PC, and they will do a bad port. So I shouldn't say always consoles are better. I don't know what the hell Breach is, but I'm going to go to story. Because why wouldn't I go to story? Okay, this is how the game is meant to be played. I believe it. Okay, well, we're going to go with Mankind Divided. Again, it's interesting that it gives you that option. Oh, okay. It actually has it over there. So really, that's a little bit weird, the way it's set. I'm going to do Human Revolution, because that's what's going to come to me fastest. You know what? Sure, why not?
Advances in biotechnology were helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing
12 minutes, though, damn.
Provided, of course, they had enough money. A new breed of people was emerging. Half human, half machine. And in Detroit, at least.
We call those androids.
I just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. This is like his first day on the job or something. Not the first day, but pretty close to it.
Said he needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. A brilliant neuroscientist.
That is not how you act towards your ex, buddy. When you're an ex, games are a little bit quiet. I can fix that.
Present her research to Congress. But the night before her big meeting,
okay, I just upped it. Let me know how that works.
A team of Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight.
I will say the game's audio is a little bit quiet for me as well, so it may just be that it's quiet here.
Take out Megan and her team. Tried to stop them. Their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall.
Cat, please.
Last thing I heard as his bullet slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my
Still a little bit low? Alright.
The best augmentations Sarif's money could buy. Took me half a year to get a feel for them.
Okay, raise it again. And like I said, I may have to lower it again when the game actually starts, because it seems a little bit quiet to me as well.
Again. This time, by a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military
this mission was so freaking awesome in the first game.
Sarif
primarily because you end up in a situation where
I found one of the so-called purists next to it.
Wait, what the hell?
With cerebral implants, trying to
Why
download his classified
is
specs.
Chatbox not showing anything?
Something more was going on. The Aug killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper. So with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity, I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the aug's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret FEMA internment
really
camp in
weird.
Detroit. The Black Op mercenaries were there. The same mercs who'd left me for dead 6 months before.
But yeah, that first mission in the game was bloody brilliant. I loved it so much. Because what it actually did, you're told that there's a bomb that's going to go off, but there's no timer, and then eventually the bomb just goes off. Which is so unusual and so kind of cool. And I've turned off chat. I'm trying to figure out why chat's not showing up on the stream. Because it's certainly supposed to.
Hengsha Island, China. Home to a city so crowded, they had to build a second city on top of it. Trying to find clues in Hengsha wouldn't be easy. Lucky for me, I wasn't alone. Farida Malik, Seraph Industries ace pilot.
Hello, Little Big Trouble. I just started.
A good person to have on your side.
Why is this
Malik
not
dropped me in
working?
the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about. Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract.
For some reason, chat is not coming up, and that's making me really sad.
Sweet when I arrived, just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen.
There we
The
go.
same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the AUG in Sarah's factory. Van
I'm not
Bruggen's
sure.
panicked
I don't
decision
actually have
was
a
the
bot
man
here that
who
does
committed
uptime,
suicide.
unfortunately.
Had been a mistake.
But I have been streaming for 22 minutes. 22 entire minutes.
Before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the triads. Hengsha's organized.
I'm glad this is here, because I had forgotten a lot
They
of
had
the
the
details
hacker
of this,
hold
and
up inside
hopefully
the
the fact that
Castle
this is here at the
Hotel.
beginning of the game
By
means
the
this could be
time I
really
found
relevant.
Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him.
I do have to
Zhao
wonder,
Yun,
can I turn subtitles on?
President of the
I don't want to
Medical
skip
Corporation.
it.
According to Van Bruggen, Zhao wanted to monopolize the
I can't
augmentation
apparently
industry.
access the menu right
They'd
now.
hired black
And I'm not going to
ops
restart
mercenaries
this.
to destabilize
But I do
the
wish
competition.
that subtitles were on.
Seraph Industries was at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected.
Oh
Van
yeah, the
Bruggen was
hacking.
hiding something
A lot of people
important.
dislike the hacking minigame. I actually didn't mind it too
Nothing could
much.
have prepared me for what I saw. Megan wasn't dead. She and her 4 best researchers had been kidnapped.
Hi,
Spirited
kitty.
away somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more.
Well, you
I
can't be
confronted
introduced
Zhao
to a
at
like
the
girlfriend
penthouse.
character at the very
She
beginning
claimed
that
to
gets
be a
killed
pawn in a
immediately.
bigger plan.
There'd be no point to
And
having
hinted at
one.
a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim. Then she slipped into a panic room and hit the alarm, forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying. Part of her confession made sense. David Seraph had been worried about his people. So worried.
This is a lot of
All
exposition.
of them.
It actually said it was a 12-minute video that recaps the first game. If you don't know, I don't know how you wouldn't know this, but if you don't know, this is the sequel to Deus Ex Human Revolution.
Zhao
And so if you
said
haven't played
single
Human Revolution, then this
conflict
just spoiled the
was
entire
the
thing for you.
global 24-hour satellite news.
Every bit of it.
I turned those signals off. I needed to fly to Pika's headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more.
Would you like to know more? Hi,
Eliza
kitty.
Kassan, Pika's Communications First Lady of News. Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza was involved in this.
Well, lots of
World's
involved
most
in
famous news anchor,
everything.
Working with a mercenary hit squad.
That's what the news does. They get their fingers into every
When I
little
confronted
bit.
Kassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming Detroit satellites the night Megan's team had been taken. Said she's just been following her commands. I suspected she wanted to say more. But Black Op mercenaries showed up, looking to shut us both down. And just like
There are a
that,
lot of mercenaries in the first game. I bet there'll be a lot of mercenaries in this one too.
disappeared. The mercs were led by an augmented killer I crossed paths with.
I wonder if they'll do a better job with the boss fights. One of the big problems that this
A
game
woman
had
who
with
made
boss
silence her
fights
best friend.
was that if you
She
weren't
waited for
combat
me to track
specs, you
Eliza's
just kind of
transmission
died a
to
lot.
secret server room underneath the Picus complex, then jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down and no one left to keep Eliza quiet, she reappeared. Turns out Picus's First Lady of News wasn't a lady at all. She was a sophisticated AI program, engineered to monitor data streams and control what people believed. Eliza told me the Mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist's implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down. She also told me to speak to David Saraf.
That's always the big problem. It's like, this is someone whose job it is to control what people, what people believe and what people think. And now she's giving you a whole bunch of information, but why would you believe her? Her whole job is to manipulate.
Riots were breaking out in several cities, and the UN was being urged to intervene. Saraf was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow.
Wow, I feel so sorry for anyone that didn't play the first game, because this is just so much at once. I mean, it's an entire game in 12 minutes. It makes sense that it's a whole bunch at once, but still.
Saraf had a lot riding on Darrow. Megan's discovery would have given millions of people the chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Saraf Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Saraf, Megan's kidnappers knew this, and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies Illuminati, and urged me to keep searching.
Is there ever going to be a game where the Illuminati are the good guys? That'd be kind of awesome, because they're the bad guys in so much stuff. I think it'd be cool to have a game where the Illuminati were the ones that, you were trying to... You played as the Illuminati and you were trying to keep control of the world, and there's, like, all this little fringe stuff going on. You have to go on missions in order to, like, put down free thinkers. Obviously, you'd be playing as the villain, but you'd be playing as the Illuminati, and that'd be kind of amazing.
Took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead. Ambushed. Shot out of the sky by Bell Tower Associates. Seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hengsha. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads.
Oh, they don't mention the fact that I saved Malik, because I had to do that part of the mission so many times to make sure Malik didn't die. I think she's supposed to.
Harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door. Meaning, at least one of Saraf's scientists was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though.
Interesting. I knew in Assassin's Creed you were fighting against the Templar, who were basically the Illuminati, but I guess in Rogue you're playing as... Okay, I only actually played Assassin's Creed 2.
Bell Tower was holding kidnapped...
Because they kept coming out with Assassin's Creed games too fast, I'm like, I can't play this fast!
The Hyron Project, a human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead. My search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn.
I don't know Quinn at all.
Exposing Bell Tower, he slipped me aboard a second ship headed to Singapore and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Omega Ranch.
I have completely forgot this part of the game, so again, I'm glad I'm learning about it.
Forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented abilities. Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the world already had the biochip installed. With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section.
This fight was amazing, but also terrible.
There, I ran into Yaron Namir, the walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He'd teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. Their little ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist who Saraf had called on for help.
It's always awkward when you find your ex-girlfriend in a suite belonging to a millionaire.
Biochip plan by promising to sabotage the tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point. All over the world, augmented people flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear.
So here's the question.
React to this sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmentation?
Do you want to tell me which one I picked?
What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time will give us the answers.
Okay, there's not a canonical. This is the broadcast I used. But yeah, it was a very, very difficult fight. What was awesome is that there was a biochip option upgrade that you had the option of getting, and if you got it, it messed with you right as that fight started, and you really had to struggle to overcome it.
I once thought I could save the world.
It was much. A lot of people didn't get it, but I did, and
Now look at it.
here we go.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew.
Damn.
Details recovered from the black box recorder.
I did fall for the
suggest that
upgrade.
may have been suffering
It was ironic I actually
flashbacks
went
to
back
the
to get it
incident.
because I got to the end of the level before I thought I was supposed
Years
to.
ago, when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Sometimes you just have to let go and embrace what you've become.
Wow, that's kind of creepy.
Not gonna go all
His
wonky
arm
on us
opened
now,
and there's
Hunter.
like the fleshies
Are
connected
ya?
to his hand.
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen, am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good. Because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you.
God dang, I need to turn on
Listen up,
subtitles
all
as
of
soon as
you.
I get out of this
We got a
damn...
sandstorm barreling down our ass, and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell
Uh-oh,
Tower,
we're going after
one
Shepard.
of the special
Don't
forces
tell Max.
commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Aran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get him tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week,
Do not
our arms
contact.
dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts that party. Is Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty
Oh, wow.
picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
What's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Okay.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
I also love... Before your first mission, you had, This is just like it. You got UC in there, might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing.
We've got a UC in there. Might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Smart thinking.
Alright.
But if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
I like his scar. His scar really... Ah.
Never was one to play the odds. Give me something
That's what I ended up
close.
going with, so that's what I'll end up
You
going
got
with
it.
here.
One last thing, Jensen. Singh said the Jinn are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
We'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
I don't remember what I went for, but I believe that's what I did. I think that was what I did the same as well.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Alright, going into Dubai.
Task Force Actual. This is Knife Leader. Engage Hush drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
Angels? Who's on the other ships if that was our briefing? Was he like being telecast to the other two ships? That'd be worth doing, I think. Alright. Do you have a shoot, or are you just gonna like place into the building? Or that works too. Well, there's the last guy who tried that trick. Didn't work out so well for him.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building.
Okay, first of all, options. Audio. I guess that's on?
The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. But keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once your team is on the ground.
That is not what I wanted. Okay, that's sprint. I found sprint. I found jump. So it looks like I can't help but come down here. Is that anything? Let's see here. What can we find? What can we find? What can we find? This thing. I don't think I need a throwable handsaw. I don't think that will help me very much. I at crouching, how I spend like half the game. So now that I'm in here, where do I go? Well, I'm glad I'm very stealthy. So there's a lot of throwable items in this game. We didn't have those before. I guess I should learn to throw them. Okay, makes sense. Throwing is not the most, you know, unique of concepts. Can't hack that.
Jensen, we're moving through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
You should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
Hello, Lance. Welcome. Welcome to the stream team. I don't know why I said that, because I don't have a team. Throw a pylon. I haven't found any people yet. Am I supposed to find people? Wait, is this where I came from? How did I do that? I just went in a complete circle, because I am a complete pro. No, climb the damn ladder. Okay, that's why I thought it just like had me climb when I pressed the button and didn't show it, and I was very confused. Yeah, I'm thrilled. Can I... Get out of my way. Alright. I'm kind of starting to remember what I'm doing, which is always a good thing. Okay, still no one? I don't see anyone. Augmented construction worker. It's like he's been picked clean. So after the incident happened and everyone basically died. Yes, that is what I said. I said died. Then they just kind of left the corpses here? How long has it been since the incident? So how do I... Gas grenade and smoke grenade. Leg silencer, smart vision, typhoon, and glass shield coating. Okay. Is this like my scanner? I'm glad I have this. So what can I... Oh, okay. That's what it wants me to use. Use the weakness! I have successfully used a weakness. I don't know if that's good or not. Interesting, okay. Yeah, I was hoping they would tell me that whenever I got to the end. Whenever I got to where I was hoping it would tell me which, restore power to the keypad. There's some people over there. Okay, those people can't hear me. Now where I am currently. So there we got the power back on the keypad. Whoa. That's not okay. Okay. So then this thing is sitting in the middle of nowhere. Question is, what can I do to fix it? Anything? They don't. They talk about how you got to Darrow and Darrow was being a jerk. Doesn't make any sense unless I just don't care about electricity because I'm augmented. I have a feeling that that would be bad. Yeah, exactly. So I don't. I'm aware there's an electrical hazard there. What do you want me to do about it? Open the quick inventory and regain energy. Why? Oh, because that thing uses energy. Okay. But I still don't know. another way out of here? Because I sure don't see one. Is there something I can do to stop that from going over there? No, these aren't like highlit or anything. Like, I can move this grate over here and put it in the electrical hazard. But that doesn't actually do anything for me because I can't... That's too narrow to jump out of. So that won't really help me. It seems like what you should be doing is deactivating this, but that goes up that way, and then you kind of are forced to lose track of it. Probable toolbox, awesome. What am I missing here? This is literally like the first puzzle of the game, guys. Can't interact with that. So there is a thing up there. I don't see any purpose to doing that, though. Sorry about this, guys. I in theory will figure it out. There's nothing up here to interact with. And unfortunately, I'm supposedly on the clock here. I just don't see any other options around. Oh, wait a minute. You can get in here. Okay, that's super easy then. I was trying to find out how to do it the other way. And all you have to do is that. My bad. Enter passcode. Security rating 1. Let's hack this boy. Okay, so there is... Where am I trying to go?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Okay, so that red thing should be coming after me, I think.
Access granted.
Okay. I kind of remember what's going on. It's much prettier than what I saw before. Okay. Well, here to receive tutorial instructions about various game mechanics. Spare without any consequences. You can reset X at any time.
Damn squatters. I think that was the last one.
I like it gives you the option to avoid the tutorial.
I'll do another sweep in the area, just to make sure.
Wow, that's not a very good way to make someone, like, fall asleep. Okay, and where's his bestie? His bestie is right there.
في شيء غلط بالمكان هذا.
I don't remember having this before. Did I always have the ability to, like, see an infrared? Oh, well, hi. I did not realize that guy was looking at me. I really, really, really like that they actually have these guys speaking in whatever language that is.
في شيء غلط بالمكان هذا. كل شيء جاهز؟ في شيء غلط. هذا المكان بخوف.
Okay, so got past those guys.
أنا ما بحبش هذا المكان. إنه بخوف عن أخ.
They are spreading out pretty nicely.
ها؟ ايش بصير ها؟ ايش بتعمل هان؟
Hi, buddy. Could have handled that better, but you know what? I'm okay with it. I am absolutely okay with what just happened. You belong to me. I'll take your booze. It's not like you need your booze anymore. Okay, so... those are both level 2. I actually will be much faster to go around this way. Hasn't found me yet.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Well, you won't catch me because I'm about to get out of here.
Granted.
Registry has been breached. I'm amazing. Okay, so we're going to open this guy. And then we're going to go ahead and grab...
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
Okay, then let's get moving. Where am I going? Oh. I didn't even need to come down here. Whoops. Down to the penthouses. I always like when they use elevators as loading screens, because it feels appropriate. It feels like, hey, you're in an elevator. Okay. Took some credits from that guy. There's another dude up here. So basically, as long as you're crouching, they won't hear you, but you have to keep out from in front of any of them.
مفيش حاجة هنا غير الرملة. عشان نخدم المخازن اللي موجودة على السطح.
Get out of there before someone sees you.
There's too much brightness. Last thing we need is it comes breaking down.
Okay, so then here is something.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere.
Well, it makes sense. Of course they're going to go for the stairs. What else would they do?
Want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts. But I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
Okay, so we're bypassing a lot of guys, most likely. Can't really see from in here.
No, there's nothing here, just that.
What's around? Some dudes down there. Hi there, buddy.
الجو ابتدى يحرر.
Come on over here so that they don't see you.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
That's right, I forgot about it. I'm glad they said that. I would have completely forgotten about it.
Make no mistakes.
All is quiet, as predicted.
Oh, I've got a rebreather augmentation. I did not realize that, but I'm glad I have it. I don't know that I want to go out there. There's a lot of guys out there. A lot of dudes out there. That does not seem fun for me.
It's taking too long. Should be done already.
This is taking too long, and I should be done already. So the question is, where does this go?
What's taking so long?
I'm certainly finding some secret place. But the question is, how do I leave? I thought I... What the hell? How do I leave? Well, that was a mistake. I thought it was like, oh, your implanted thing will keep you from being, you know, hurt. Apparently that only works for so long. Whoops.
No, there's nothing here, just that.
Now it goes back down. So let's get done what we got done last time.
Anything?
ما يهمنيش. كل اللي عاوزوه اننا نخرج من هنا.
Okay.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's
I
communications
love how they're just having
booster.
this, like...
If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
I didn't mean for you to fall down to where all the other guys were. That was not part of my plan. Not part of the plan at all.
المنطقة هنا متأمنة. نروح نشوف حتة تانية. مش أي حاجة؟
Okay.
Did you see something?
We have
Oh, he didn't see anything. God dang it. That was not what I was trying to do. I was trying to stun you.
Hear anything? See anything?
That's a little bit... I'll creep up behind somebody and then I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm going to go ahead and reload. I needed energy to do that? I'm glad it came back right then.
Wake up.
There's someone right there. He's suspicious. God damn it. These guys do not actually seem to do a whole lot of, like, you know, shooting at me. And it's interesting that they're all augmented. I had not noticed that previously. I also can't believe I've missed that at, like, close range twice in a row.
خليك مستعد. اضرب نار على أي حاجة تشوفها.
Search completion. These guys are searching for me.
شكلي بتخيل حاجات.
Whoops. Just another fumbling his way to victory. That was not... I didn't realize how many people were around right then. Is this... God bless America. I did not think it would be all the way back to here.
No, there's nothing here, just that.
You guys suck at paying attention. I like it.
شكلنا كده جينا بدري. مش شايف أي حاجة.
Okay. So those two are down. I did not realize how many people were bloody in this area.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
معلش كنت سامع.
ما بديش نكون هان لما تبدأ العاصفة.
في حاجة عندك؟ لا.
Is there a way to get across this?
كنتش سامع بس.
I don't think there really is. I don't think I can get over there.
سمعت حاجة؟
But does look like... Oh, there's a dude coming through there.
الموضوع شكلها هتطول. كان صوت ايه ده؟
Well, damn. I thought I was being clever. Hey, guys.
Die already! Keep it going!
Yeah, that was not my best moment ever. I thought I was actually being clever, trying to take out the top area first. Kinda didn't do that. So I do know now that I could just basically just trot up here and be like, hey man, wanna take a nap? I'll just take a nap. And you get a nap?
ليه ما خدناش الإشارة لحد دلوقتي؟
Oh, wow, I never came in here and there's actually stuff in here. Oh, no, those are cardboard boxes. I thought those were, like, crates. Crates full of things that I wanted.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
Yeah, don't you believe that. It only prevents gas damage for a short period of time. It will not save your life at all. Okay, so if I come down here... Like I said, I do very much like the idea of coming this way. Because if you go this way, you can kind of creep along behind this. Come around and go up this side. And then you can just come up behind this guy and say, hi there, buddy. And I believe I also saw someone down here. I did see someone down there.
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Sing any second.
That's interesting. I've never gotten that message before. It must be because I'm actually making progress, even though I'm not taking people
الراجل اللي
out.
هيبقى علينا الحاجات جايه كمان شويه. روح قول لبقيه الناس ان انا هعصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
All right, let's do another patrol. قائد الراجل لسه مطلع.
There's someone guarding that.
طيب لو الشط زي ما تمام بيتهيألي لازم ننزل للخلف بس احنا كده هنفوت منظر يذهل وما ينفعش يتفوت انا بيتهيألي شفت حاجه
Go ahead and come back over here where you're less likely to be seen. No, damn it. I'm dragging. This is what these games are. You make cuddle piles. Gotta make cuddle piles in the game.
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helo is inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Negative. Didn't find it.
Well, you better hope Singh's cover stays intact. Otherwise, you'll be answering to me.
So that means I could have found it. Part of me wants to go back and find it. Part of me wants to know. Because definitely in the first game, it actually mattered how long you took. Okay, so I have to get to there. This is PC. The best console.
Anomaly detected.
Damn it.
Trace program initiated.
Oh, damn. I went the wrong way.
Access granted.
I still made it. I do think it's on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, though. But yeah, I'm definitely playing it on Steam at the moment.
This is Jensen. Penthouse access route secure. Jin shouldn't be a problem. Over.
Copy that. About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted.
So I do seriously want to know where that thing was, because I never saw it.
All right, strike force. Position and hold.
Strike 1, in position.
Strike 2, all set. Strike 3, yeah.
Strike 4 in position and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, brown nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Halliday.
Both of you, shut up. 5 in position.
Everybody stay sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now. Target's in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Singh? Executing a buy with a sandstorm on our ass.
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, Mr.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You can call me Shepard.
I am using an Xbox controller.
Are these the weapons?
The Augs. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash, quick, and we'll...
Oh, what the?
Someone fire!
The part has been crashed. Shepard is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jinn. Repeat, it's not the Jinn.
Yeah, it's more like freaking anonymous guys.
They're after the weapons. Open fire! Open fire!
Weapons free! Open up!
Creed, make it a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative! Negative! We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
I got it.
Do I have it?
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him! Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable...
I don't know how. I did not expect that to go Ramboing in. That was not something that I was planning on doing. Okay.
They're closing in! We're gonna lose...
I know. How do I change weapons?
Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Losing it!
I can't see a damn thing at the moment. Yeah, I'm sure I'm at low health. Not much I can do about it. I'm sure there's an alternate way to deal with them. I just, it hit me in a moment, and I don't know how to change my weapon. This is what I get for skipping the tutorials, I guess.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Oh my god, are you serious? I ran out of ammo already? Come on, Kane! You gotta give me a little bit. Fire once and it's like, and you're out of ammo already. You guys suck! Why would you do that?
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Where is he? God damn, I do okay until I don't know what's going on and the person disappears. Can't you just quick load? You just loaded it. Just load it again. Just keep that in memory and load it again real quick.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
So how do I regain health? Okay, so how do I disable the chopper then? Hello, Kraken. I'm trying to disable the chopper and I don't know how. Yeah, I'm about to die. I can't even see anything. Okay, cool. Was doing okay, and then I got to the chopper and nothing happened. I kind of figured there'd be a cutscene when I made it to the chopper, and then, yeah. I got to the chopper, and absolutely nothing occurred.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
I was doing okay at destroying everyone. But yeah, that's the problem. The dust comes up and it's just... You have a little... It buys you time, but it also makes it so you can't actually hit anything. Or see anything. But of course the AI can still see just fine through it.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
I wonder what's this way. Anything?
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Why are you shooting at me, man? Whoops! Why is no one getting beaten up when I beat them up? Sir, will you just get hit? I will, as soon as I die, I will explain the game. I forgot about this. Apparently they didn't. Okay, so Crichton, this is Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. John, I just thought of that. Thank you, though. This is Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, and this is set in about 20 years. Okay, about 15 years. Human augmentation has become a thing, and there's a lot of difficulty in trying to understand quite what that means. What happens whenever humans can be augmented?
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
So, ultimately, I mean, am I a cyborg? Yes, technically.
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
God bless America. This game is harder than I want it to be. I don't... They notice me way too fast. I mean, granted, they're also augmented. But yeah, the big question and the big things that are not known about this game is, what does the future hold? You know, what does it mean? You know, can corporations only hire augmented people because they're more efficient? What does it mean for the non-augmented populace?
They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Oh, I was out. I think I... God dang. That's the problem. The vision augment thing means I can't use my other thing, but I think I have to.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Okay, can I... How do I change weapons? 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 That is not what I wanted. I would like to change weapons now. How do I change weapons? How do I change weapons? How do I change weapons? That was not helpful. Oh my god, damn. Number keys?
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen,
Dude,
this
I just
sandstorm
shot
might
you
have just bought us
twice.
some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
There are too many dudes here. So how do I disable the damn chopper? Okay, I'm here. God, stop having to reload every 3 seconds. Not what I wanted at all. Yes, I know I'm at low health. What do they expect you to do in this mission? Holy shit. This seems like extremely, extremely difficult to just be starting the game off on. You know, I'm not a first-person shooter player, guys.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
What's back here? Anything?
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
I'm using my thing right now. How do they see me? The dust is like all consuming. How in the world are they able to see me? And there's nothing up here, right?
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
What, sir? Okay, get off of whatever you're on. Can't see a damn thing. They can sure still see me, though. Yes, low health. How the flying, flipping fuck do you do this? Damn, this is like level 1. Guys. I mean, I get I skipped the tutorials, but still.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Okay, jump over the... Sir, don't be stupid. Go forward.
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
I just shot you! Get shot! I can kind of sneak down the side. It's so... You have to use that one vision mode, but the vision mode doesn't show you anything except the people, so you're constantly shooting into, like, crates and stuff that you can't see. Oh, it's bloody awful.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
God bless America. How many are in that room? I feel like I take out so many. And what are our sharpshooters doing exactly? That's the other thing. When this mission started, they're like, "Oh, this guy's been taken out." The guy's like, "What? What happened?" You're watching what happened.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Okay.
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Oh. Apparently I only have 3 shots. Cool. Oh my god. Well, I have forgotten about that cover thing. I was trying to play this like a running gunner, which I'm not good at, so there's that. Which is funny, I'd forgotten all about that. Okay, so obviously grabbing that rifle is not the correct thing to do.
Jensen, I can't reach him.
Let's reload this. Run in here. Run in here, sir. Sir, I just shot you in the back. Collision detection, please.
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
How are they shooting me in the middle of a fucking sandstorm? I feel like this game is like over sanding.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Let's just do this a stupid way. Okay, will you please jump over that, idiots?
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
What is up with sidestep where it sidesteps like 20 feet in order to shoot across the other side of him?
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him! Oh, gentlemen!
I was gonna get two of them.
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Is there a friggin' health bar somewhere? I mean, I get that I'm hurt, but I would like to know how much health I actually have. I guess so, John. I want to do this correctly, but I don't think the game will let me. And part of it is I'm doing it the wrong way.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Now, supposedly there's a front panel on this thing? Okay.
Miller, chopper's been grounded. Repeat.
Jensen!
Okay, cutscene.
You're welcome.
Is that the guy from before that helped me out randomly?
Shit.
Well, good call, John. I was trying to be like super efficient on that because I was treating it like the one mission, the first one, where you have to actually kill everyone before they kill your friend. Sucks to be you, Idris.
Artificial eyes to prosthetic limbs.
From molecular-sized computers.
Human-controlled evolution available to all. We will merge with machines, with computers.
When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you. No, stop! And planned. Scenes of horror on the streets of Detroit.
Kind of madness has gripped mechanically augmented people.
Some kind of madness indeed.
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara, Dubai.
People are dying out there. Millions of people.
The search for survivors in Pangaea has been downgraded to a recovery mission.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens.
Oh, wow. Not only will we not import, we're kicking ours out.
Bust into safe and secure segregation.
Seraph Industries closed its doors.
Oh, Seraph closed its door. Wow.
The AUG incident, did you?
We were victims. This is retribution for a tragedy we could not control.
They control the news. They buried the truth with disinformation. Possible detonations. Looks like hormones.
Another terrorist attack, this time in a police station.
The United Nations Security Council has passed
The new anti-terrorist intelligence and response team will have global jurisdiction. 29.
They sure do sell the whole angel imagery.
I won't let it happen again.
I don't know what these numbers mean.
What have the events in Dubai cost us?
They knew the risks.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them. This sandstorm didn't help.
The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale for success is a generous one. However, the erratic nature of the attack could work to our advantage. Interpol will be confused for weeks, And with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The Aug incident has caused a schism in society. Things are worse than we projected, and growing more unstable every day. This will not be
People are not falling in line. This will not be tolerated.
To ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one here disagrees with you. But let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation. We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Possibly.
Very well. Stanton, you accompany.
Do I know who any of these people are? I don't think I do.
Financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed. Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our alternate strategy.
Damn it, John, I hadn't noticed that yet.
You have claimed much in the past, Huge. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place. We can initiate whenever you
I love how his eyes are power buttons.
Secure your communications, Bob. Jaina seems to have eyes everywhere these days. He and his Juggernaut Collective.
Janus won't be an issue. I've made arrangements.
Janus is always an issue. That dude grows up to be Magus.
Now it is time to get everyone's attention. Page, activate the sleeper
We are the sleeper cell that you have awoken. It'd be hilarious if he also faced, yep, this entire meeting was just basically in cyberspace.
Konečná stanice Růžičkovo nádraží. Příjezd za 5 minut.
I said konnichiwa. Aw. You have a cuddle friend. Praha, 1 week later. Escape the rapture.
It's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
Hold off.
No, I'm afraid they are not.
What? The papers are no good. You just let my wife think.
Yo, come here. Yes, you.
I can't actually control where I'm going.
Sorry.
I'm very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, cool. Damn Clank! Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Wow, that's an interesting slur. Clank.
Man? Seriously?
I could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're all right, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
A little bit, yeah.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie.
I was gonna say, they got it the last second. Interpol had it for a while, I'm sure.
Better get moving. The Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. They've got a team in Oman. Could have been a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
Because of you?
I don't know. Is that it? If the task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
They wanted to test out Adam.
Augmentations, zbrafte si papíry. Zbrafte si papíry na inspekci.
Didn't they just get inspected?
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
Hey, Monolith, this guy made Xenogears.
Nezastavuj se!
And Xenoblade.
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. It didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? To hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. It doesn't mean turning a blind eye to
Then help me find them.
One moment.
Hold it! Hand over your papers.
Okay, I've just delayed the video again, or a bit, which hopefully will help with it being synced up. Because if the audio is a little bit behind the video, then delaying the video should help.
hate this city. Come on.
Oh, we built the city.
If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSN?
Yeah, that's the
Neural
Nintendo
subnet,
Supremacy
sure.
Network.
And TF-29 directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip. Custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSN's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus. Leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Sure you will.
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSN's motherboard.
God, trouble follows this guy around. That does not seem okay to me.
Alex, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Do you hear that?
We got people asking for help.
Okay, be careful. We'll talk.
You have failed me for the last time. 1 second.
You stand back, let me help.
She doesn't have to wake up. She can stay dead. How do I delay you?
Hold on. Shit. Alex, it's Adam.
Hey, you sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be alright. Are you okay?
I don't know if I can actually delay the audio.
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
Alright, I will. Talk to you soon.
Well, damn, I don't know that I can actually delay. That's really annoying. So the sound is ahead of the video, and I don't think I can fix that. It's really stupid. I can apparently delay the video, but I can't delay the sound? Probably because they're supposed to be together. You know what I can do, though? You know what I can do for sure? I'll be right back. Let me just stream on the other thing. I don't know why they would set it up like that. Found it! Okay, sorry about that, guys. That was not the best, but yeah, I found where you delay the audio. So okay, my gear got messed up because I got exploded. Apparently, there's pistol ammo in the dresser because that's what you keep in the dresser. Where am I even? I kind of got distracted trying to fix the audio, and so I missed this. Wherever I am, it's someone with a lot of tools, someone who likes to repair stuff, but he did a number on me. I'm not going to throw the plant.
Open blinds.
Good morning, Adam. You have one new message.
Oh, this is my house.
From?
David Sarif.
Really?
Play it.
Adam, it's David. I know it's been a while, but after what happened in Prague yesterday... Look, son, whatever reasons you've had for not getting in touch these last 2 years, well, life's too short. I'm leaving for London soon, but give me a call.
Aw, David.
You saved his VidCall number?
Yes, Adam. Just activate your TV system.
Oh, VidCall, because that's odd. Why would you need the TV system in order to VidCall? The TV is for showing things. I guess so you can see them. Okay, that does make sense, actually. Alright. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. The option to delay audio is in a completely different location than it is to delay video. And I don't quite know why that is, but you know what? So apparently, this is my house. This is my house. I have a pretty nice house. I have a better house than I do in real life. Oh yeah. Hot, steamy Adam action. Hope this doesn't get me kicked off Twitch. Does that get your gears a-grinding? Man, only his torso is actually him. I guess he's not having any kids, that's for sure. Sorry, man. I didn't mean for you not to have kids, but it just kind of seems like you don't have any. Okay, so washer and dryer. Ooh, look at it swirl. It's interesting. Why is the washer and dryer in the bath? There was an apartment that someone tried to sell me when I was looking for an apartment, and I had the washer and dryer in the bathroom, and I'm just like, why? See, he'll take a shower, but he won't use the toilet. That is absolute proof that the dude can't have kids. That part of his system just don't work right. The Juggernaut Collective originated in the early 2020s when a hacker named Eli posted a badly written call to arms-like message on Darknet, filled with misspellings, grammatical errors, and invited these disillusioned... Wow, disillusioned... Hello, Blazin'! Disillusioned with the stranglehold one... Oh my god. Percenters have on our world to join him in attacking, exposing, and spoiling their plots. Who first made headlines in 2025 by hijacking atmospheric processors used by a popular weather artist in Paris and sending a hurricane-force winds to decimate the Page Industries-sponsored event. Around the same time, Eli was replaced online with a new nom de plume, Janice. Efforts to ascertain the real-world identity of either hacker have thus far proven. Okay, that way. Unsuccessful. Under Janice's leadership, the collective has become increasingly effective at bankrupting Fortune 500 companies, filling governmental misdeeds, and in general making life difficult for the extremely wealthy. Particularly worrisome to the counterterrorism agencies around the world, spring evidence the collective have been recruiting a number of experienced agents, often with Black Ops experience, to assist them. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. I didn't mean climb on the table. I meant get the credits. Adam just likes jumping on stuff. You can't turn this guy off. I kind of wanted a sandwich.
Oh, yeah. You know, before that
Oh, I was all getting ready to dance, and it wasn't a song.
So let's keep going. First of all, let me get this out of the way when talking about the AUG incident. I've always hated that term. Incident? Steve using the hand after eating 3 burritos and forgetting to light a match. That's an incident. What happened that
Why the hell is Adam's radio tuned to Rush Limbaugh? I'm gonna watch TV first.
Fear of the augmented has turned to hatred.
Surely you cannot claim to be mistreated by governments when they have spent taxpayer money to build special living quarters for you and your kind.
But when legislation forces augmented people out of their homes and into sequestered environments, there's no reason involved, only fear and expedience. That is why I moved to the Utrecht complex.
I thought you were forced to leave your native Germany. Were there not allegations that you...
Those accusations were false. When I arrived in Prague...
There was a terrorist bombing at a local church.
But AUG had nothing to do with it. We are...
A non-violent organization. Yes, you said that.
I do too, John. I was a little bit sad when it started off with a mission like that, because in the original game you actually got to move around and see the office, stuff like that. So I've always loved these kind of down sections.
Is this really the face of a pacifist? Join the discussion online and let us know what you think. This is Eliza Kassa, reporting to you live.
See, because she's not an AUG, she's a straight up AI. There's a difference.
The global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. And now for a close look at events making headlines around the world.
You just said that.
The impact of the AUG incident is still being felt 2 years after the fact. The fear, the hatred.
It's been 2 years since then. Interesting.
In the northwestern United States, a group of non-augmented citizens, armed with assault rifles, have begun patrolling the streets of Lewistown, Montana. They claim the U.S. government is not doing enough to protect them from augmented crazies. In China, meanwhile, a group of protesters demanding freedom and basic human rights for all, regardless of augmented status, have been...
I turned it up a little bit because it seemed to get even quieter for me.
In apparent retribution for that act, vigilante hackers tied to the Juggernaut Collective...
And why is there still no subtitles?
Stock exchange. Yes, folks, these are troubled times indeed. This is Eliza Kassa, reporting to you live from Picus.
Aw, she winked at me.
The Santo Group. Structure, arcology, quality, excellence. Santo, restoring the past and building the future.
No doubt many viewers were horrified by that story I brought to you last week, in which a suicide gunman ruthlessly attacked a small augmented community near Dar es Salaam. Today, I'm here to bring you a glimmer of hope. European-based construction giant the Santo Group has successfully convinced the Tanzanian government to become a signatory of its Safe Harbor initiative, designed to promote the creation of safe and secure housing.
Now, maybe this is me having played too many games in the past, but whenever I see this group stepping in and being good guys, I'm like, there's going to be more to that. You don't just have absolute good guys covered in the game.
A glittering engineered city named Rabia is slated to be publicly unveiled at one of Brown's upcoming Safe Harbor conventions. I, for one, cannot wait to learn more. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Tradition. Precision.
We even get to see an ad. That's kind of hilarious.
Panic watches. It's about time.
It is about time.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented...
I don't think anyone in the world needs to be reminded what the AUG incident refers to.
...causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Keeping you alive and clearing a way to your future.
Wait, keeping you alive? Really?
Around the clock, around the world. Picus News, always watching, because you are always watching. I know I am not the only one wondering what the Augmented Rights Coalition hopes to achieve, following news of yesterday.
It really does. I like how fair it is.
Our charmingly eloquent leader himself.
But the non-augmented peoples of the world have failed to grasp is the incident was a tragedy for all.
But it wasn't all of humankind who went crazy, Dr. Rucker.
The loss of life on both sides was considerable, but instead of healing and dialogue, fear of the augmented has turned to hatred.
Surely you cannot claim to be mistreated by governments when they have spent taxpayer money.
Okay, this is right where we came in. So we don't need to see this again. And because I was bothered that whole time, before I talked to Adam, I'm turning Rush off. This energy's called an acronym code. Is that a different ebook? I think it is. On the 21st of March, 2028, a chain of coordinated bomb attacks exploded in unsuspecting cities and communities around the world. In a terrifying 6-hour period, up to 50 low-tech but horribly effective devices destroyed lives and terrorized humanity, one after the other. Too much, too late. It was a tragic reason the world finally heeded. Highlighted by press already gouging stories of bloody terrorism, the lack of communication and cooperation between international and intel-gathering organizations were cited as primary reasons for March bombings going unprevented. Normally bound and gagged with political red tape, world leaders reached across political fences at international demand for a unified collaborative solution aligned across the globe. Weeks following, UN mediators urgently proposed international cooperative force with the power to act effectively across borders. Built upon the base of the existing G18, the effect quickly expanded with 11 more willing political participants. Task Force 29 was born. Damn it, where is Rush? I need to turn him off. Maybe he's already off. No, I hear him. There you are. Shut up, Rush. Nobody likes you.
Adam! Thanks for calling me back, son.
Seraph.
I'm not
I
your
heard
son.
about the bombing in Prague. It's all over the news.
Okay, now
anyone you know get hurt?
You know me. Tend to keep to myself. I'm surprised you even know I'm here.
Interpol called me when you applied for the job. Part of their extensive background checks. I gave you a glowing recommendation.
Thanks. What do you want?
He did save the world, after all.
Jeez, Adam. I know I did some questionable things in the past, but a lot's happened in the last 2 years. To both of us.
Yeah, there's no I actually don't mind Seraph that much.
That's true. For what it's worth, I'm glad you made it out of Panchea.
For what it's worth, I'm the reason you made it out of Panchea.
Wasn't easy, as I'm sure you know. I was at death's door by the time the rescue crews pulled me out of the wreckage, and while the doctors were stitching me back together, my company fell apart. Wasn't anything I could do to stop it, not from a hospital bed.
I heard Tai Young Medical bought everything up.
They're the only biotech corporation that could after the incident. Our patents, our tech, everything. Oh well, sometimes one dream has to die so another can rise from its ashes.
I do think he would ask about Megan. I mean, I hope I can ask about both of them, honestly, but I do certainly, I think Megan's where it would start.
You heard anything from Megan?
After all we went through, I thought she'd stand by me. Still, she always wanted to be at the cutting edge.
I'm kind of surprised I'm not wearing a shirt for this conversation. I didn't think about that until just now.
She moved to Hong Kong?
San Francisco. They've got an offshore research facility there named Rocaseca Beach. I'm sure you've seen it in the news.
California, huh? I wonder if she's told her mother.
Does her mother hate California?
Son, write her out of your life, because I'm damn sure she's written us out of hers.
Okay, I do get to ask about both. I'm really happy about that, because I definitely want to.
You talked to Pritchard lately?
Frank! Out of all of us, I think he's the one who's changed the least.
He'd probably tell you there wasn't anything about him that needed changing.
That actually does
sound.
Sure
he would. But when the world transforms itself the way ours has, people need to adapt or get left behind. Frank's freelance now, but he's still in computer security, still in Detroit. I don't know if he'll ever leave.
Your message said you were going to London. Casual trip? Or is this tied to the new dream?
He's got a dream.
I'm meeting with the Santo Group, Nathaniel Brown and his investors.
Santo? They built the Utelek complex, the Og Ghetto, here in Prague. Why are you meeting with them?
Brown's got big plans. He wants to focus on real solutions, ideas that look to the future. You've heard of the Safe Harbor
I
Initiative?
just did, actually, because I watched the news before I talked to you.
The walled city he and his company are building in the desert for Augs?
Rabia's just a part of it. We're talking
the
about
walled city. That sounds suspiciously like a ghetto.
That can be replicated anywhere on Earth. Cities built by the augmented for the augmented.
Where the dream of self-controlled human evolution lives on.
It may not seem like it right now, son, but one day people will
Stop
move
calling
on
him
from the
son.
incident, and when that happens, we'll be ready for it. I'm glad we caught up, Adam. I've always tried to look out for you, That bombing yesterday.
You didn't call to talk about the bombing. Just ask.
It's nothing, really. I just need a signature so I can finish filing the bankruptcy paperwork.
Wait, you went bankrupt?
You need my signature?
Yeah, apparently there was some kind of bureaucratic mix-up caused by you being declared legally dead for a year. The apartment in Detroit was leased in your name even though we paid for it.
Fine. Send me the paperwork.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it, really.
Goodbye, Seraph.
You better really look over what he's having you sign. Okay. Hey, Jensen. Sorry not get back to you before this. Been buried to see a paperwork, and frankly, I'm surprised you're asking. I met Miller once, via the NSN. Seemed more than competent. He was with the Tactical Assault Group in Australia before the incident. Hell of a marksman, so they say. I don't know how he ended up overseeing the Central European office, but then, I don't understand how you ended up there either. After Detroit, I figured a SWAT experience and my recommendation would get you at the door, but I thought headquarters would keep you in the States. Sure could use your insider's knowledge of AUG developers to get the handle of the black market suppliers we're chasing down. Hate to say it, but they're giving us hell. Ah well, adapt and react, right? Anyway, not much more I can tell you about Miller. If you put a transfer, let me know first. I can pull strings. Adam, thanks for your detailed specifications for the trench coat. As discussed, it'll be complete within 10 business days and shipped express. Sincerely, Errolson. Errolson Hugh. Acronym. Teufelsberg, Berlin. Director Miller said you'd probably come in after a good night's sleep, despite what just happened to you. I have no idea why you would do that. If it was me, TF-29 is the last place I want to go right now. Don't let the bunker atmosphere fool you. That place is a target. We're all targets. I'm just being paranoid here, okay? You'll understand when we talk in person. P.S. Related to what we said before, I changed your office password. It's now the name of the band on the shirt Arya wore that time I saw her. The one I told you about. I swear I'm not trying to be cute or cryptic. I'm trying to be safe. Chang. PSS. Running through your home smart system interface again. Let me know you're still in that armory glitch. Less firmware should take care of it. Last thing I want to do is you should just leave my apartment without bullets. Bullets. Hello, homeowner. For the menu, please tell you wish to change.
As you wish. I'll keep you safe.
Aha! I found my cash. So the question is, where did he send me the thing that I'm supposed to sign? I don't see a fax machine anywhere. I can't look out the telescope. If I had a fax machine, I assumed it would be over here by the computer. And it's definitely not.
As you wish. But remember, homeowner, this poses a substantial security risk. Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, definitely leave the place, like, locked. There's absolutely no reason not to. Okay, let me very quickly check around the house and make sure there's not a fax machine somewhere that I'm missing. Here's my other computer. This is obviously my streaming setup computer. Opens this. Nope, nothing in here. Okay. Trench coat time.
Miller, it's Jensen.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my AUGs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Why are you looking at my place?
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now!
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
Didn't I tell you to lock the doors?
As you wish. But remember, homeowner, this poses a substantial security risk.
Okay, that better be done. I don't really like the fact that you're just checking out my
Proč mě musíte otravovat? Nemám čas.
I'm not going to try and hack the keypad with this person like standing right there. That'd be super dumb of me.
Are you sure? I do not think that sounds right. I never should have signed a 3-year lease on my apartment.
No, they're saying he was part of that attack. A member of ARC.
Bullshit. He is just a poor AUG with the wrong enhancements and the wrong connections. He outgrew his usefulness. Or they needed the apartment. Maybe for another bench.
If that's true...
Hi.
Please, leave me alone.
Why can't I just walk into your place? That's odd.
Unbiased and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events that
I kind of feel sorry for this guy. Someone walks in and he's just like, please. I don't want to be bothered.
No chance you'll be evicted anytime soon, right? Traitor.
Terrible, is it not? Seems anyone can be guilty by association.
It would be funny if they tried to say that he was part of the attack, and he's like, I was actually there stopping the attack. What are you talking about? And he's like, shows that he's with the FBI. Awkward.
How pretty is it? Well, this place is all we have now. Better than being in Golem City, I suppose.
I wonder if Golem City is what they call the place where all the Augs are. Man.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there. You want to do business? The man is over there. You need to pick me up.
No, I don't.
Out of my face, Oyebok.
I still love the multiculturalism they have here. Can I see, like, the map? Because there should be a map, but... Whoa, no. Do not put that down. Put that away. Put that away. Put that away. Put that away. No, put that away.
Flash him out. Think you're welcome. Think again.
Put that away. How do I put that away?
He's on the balcony. Flash him out.
I don't know how to holster my weapon.
Nope. This is a no corner meal. Not going to work. There, on the balcony. Nope.
No, I just want to put the fucking weapon away. That is not helping.
Think again.
God damn it! I just want to put the weapon away.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my Augs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now!
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Okay. Let's not randomly kill everyone.
The machine god is a... Seeker, are you prepared for the ascension?
Oh god, it's a cultist.
I think you've got the wrong guy.
No, I can see your purity. You are close, so close, and the Singularity Church of the Machine God can help take you the rest of the way. You know of it?
I don't think your church can help me get where I'm going.
Each of us lives with needs and desires begging and howling for attention.
Oh, you want to help me with my needs, huh?
We barely have time to ponder what, if anything, lies beyond this wretched world.
And you have some idea of what that might be?
I am but a servant, tasked with spreading the word and offering hope to those who have none. But I have the teachings of the church to guide me. What would you like to know?
I don't actually care.
The Singularity Church of the Machine God. For augmented only?
The word of the Mother. Only the gifted will ascend. She has cast out the flesh-flawed in preparation.
I think it's funny how they were all like, no, God would not make... If God wanted us to have machines, he would give us. And so now there's a machine god.
The Builder lives in this place. The dreamer of our ascension. Now, cast out at the will of the Mother.
Let me guess. He's one of the flesh-flawed.
No. He simply had a crisis of faith. But I am not so blinded by my faith as others are. He was a friend once, a mentor,
wow, we kind of jumped
a
to this
leader
last
in
one.
our church. Some of us remember. Do you have more questions?
Tell me more about this ascension.
Our minds will depart their corporeal shells and merged with the divine.
It'd be hilarious if there was like a
consciousness
glitched
of the machine
log that came up and
This
just kept
is
asking the same question. This guy had to like talk all day.
Sounds like you're talking about uploading a copy of your brains to a computer. I didn't think that was possible yet.
Thanks to the builder, it is. But it is much more than a simple copy. It is transference. Joseph called it an evolution of the human condition. Do you have more questions, Seeker?
I am not Yosika.
Nothing right now. Maybe some other time.
Very well, Seeker. I will be here if you change your mind.
All the answers you need.
Oh, I could have talked to the girl cultist. That would have been better.
I found the answer. Wisdom lies in the machine god, friend.
Yeah, I wish that I could get a like bigger map.
In our bodies, our augmented bodies, lie.
I mean, I can see I'm supposed to go this way, but normally you can get a better idea of what things are where. Hello, friend.
You're looking for the best prices in Prague? Not talking hot dogs here.
I want a hot dog.
If the hot dogs aren't your main business, why don't you have a store?
See, this way, I get to keep my overhead down and pass on the savings to the customers.
Entrepreneurial.
Better believe it.
What have you got?
Well, I got info. The kind that's worth something.
Could always use reliable intel.
Who couldn't? But for that, I only accept payment in Europozine.
I don't have any.
Sorry, it's a deal breaker. But find me again if you get any, okay?
I don't know what your neuropazine is.
If you're not shopping, you don't need to stick around.
Oh, I'm watching you, friend. No funny moves. Buy what you need and clear out.
One of his bodyguards was like sitting on the ground with her head down. She was obviously super effective.
I am not too proud to take care of you, friend. It is all I have left.
Státní policie
Later.
na kontrolních bodech prověřovat doklady. Mějte prosím.
Oh wow, this city is way worse than Detroit.
People think I'm a stupid bum. I have a degree in art history.
It's like an obstacle course, getting past the human trash on the streets.
That's an urban. Sorry. Come on, that's an urban meal.
I've got nothing for you.
Come on, that's an urban meal.
Wow, did you think I was a bum? Take that back. Oh, here's some popo.
Don't forget about your permit authentication card.
Doc Larry! Doc Larry!
Doc
Show me
lady?
latest papers. Otherwise you cannot go through here.
I know the drill.
The drill has changed. Too many forgeries. All AUGs must now carry a supplementary permit authentication card. Do you have this card?
Yeah, it's not his fault.
I'll clear it up with the people I work for. They'll take care of it.
And who do you work for exactly?
Does it matter? You worried I might outrank you?
Of course not. These rules, they apply to everyone. Besides, I am regional director of the document checking. I report to God directly. It is God who tells me that if you continue this way, without proper permit, I am morally obliged to shoot you.
Is that right?
My friend, I know what you're thinking. It's terrible the way they make laws against your kind. But listen, maybe I can do something to help. We could come to an understanding.
What kind of understanding?
Now he wants a bribe.
Lucky for you, I know a guy. An expert in permitification. A document agent. He offers permits, authentication cards. Peace of mind. With his help, you go wherever you want, whenever you want. No more hassles. What do you say?
Seems to me like you're taking advantage of AUGs, preying on their paranoia.
I am in the business of selling hope. A
Wow,
chance
this
to
is
walk
great.
free, to stay out of Gollum. Otherwise, you risk trouble with the law. Not fun for a foreign aug like you. Maybe they send you home. Maybe somewhere worse.
You think you can take advantage of Augs because they're all too scared to say no to you.
I
You know how
love
much
that
this
they have
reeks of
little segments
extortion,
of this
right?
in the game.
The problem is with the lawmakers, not me. They keep finding ways to target you because you're augmented.
Don't try to blame this on anyone else. You're the one who stopped me in the street. You're the one I'm talking to.
And I'm telling you, you're wrong. I'm not abusing power. I'm enforcing rules I don't necessarily agree with, while also trying to help people get around them. You need to see this as an opportunity.
Wow, he almost sounds... I don't want any of these, actually.
Supposing I wanted to pass through here right now, before getting this special document of yours. Any way for me to do that?
Sure. I suggest our pay-and-go plan. It consists of you paying me, and then me letting you go.
You mean bribery?
Wink, wink, my friend. I prefer the term standard fine. Tell you what, I'll even give you the good citizen discount. Just this once.
I'm
this
not attacking
document
him.
agent you mentioned, you see the one in charge? He gets you to stop Augs and offer them this opportunity to do business with it.
Go see for yourself. My friend has documents to pass checkpoints, to keep police off your back, to get into parts of Prague you never knew existed.
Okay, I'm in Prague. I didn't
Tell
actually
him
realize that.
Drahomir sent you. You'll see. I give you address, yes?
I'm gonna have to think about it.
Don't pass up this opportunity.
Oh, I'm definitely passing up the opportunity.
Augs who don't take my advice end up naked in Golem City, in Siberia.
I'm not
Worse.
playing along. I've got valid paperwork.
You are willing to take that chance?
I think I'll just take the long way around for now.
Your choice, my friend. But if you want to get through here, if you want to ensure your safety and stay out of Golem, sooner or later you will need to buy latest car.
This is really long for me to just say no and walk away.
How could you do that to yourself?
Excuse me?
I am officially a vegetarian.
If you're eating in the chicken foot, order carefully. Your life may depend.
Is this the chicken foot? Wow, where is this going exactly? Is this a strip joint? No, it's more like a play. But it's like going down to a basement and there being a stage. Hanser's Burn in Hell.
Go away.
Well, fine. I don't want any.
Stop right there! Yeah, you! Down on your knees!
Okay, okay, but there's been
Hands behind your head.
like this?
Yes, I'm going to frisk you now. Don't move.
Wow.
I'm not
this is...
carrying anything.
That's for me to find out.
But
Hold
there's been a
still.
mistake.
Then you have nothing to worry about. Okay, hands behind your back. Oh, I know. You're innocent. Just like everyone else.
Like everyone
This is
else.
insane. And it has to be a violation of our rights. I don't know what to do. I've never been in any kind of legal trouble before. The only thing I am guilty of is being augmented.
Street is off limits, Oyobok. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed. Wait for this district to be turned into condos.
So I need a way around that. And then, like, Moskva down there won't let me through.
That's very interesting.
Pouze v případě nouze volejte 112. Na místní oddíl státní policie se obracejte přímo.
Elena would look back at the chain. Best is too tight. We should double.
I'm not paying your bribe, son. Police blunders lead to mistrial. 6 high-ranking members of the Duval crime family walked out of the courtroom as free men today after becoming apparent the state police had, once again, accidentally destroyed evidence in the Velikov sex trafficking case. Oh, that's why. The judge had no choice but to declare a mistrial after Officer Renoir Cabat testified that a handwritten ledger used to track the buying and selling of prostitutes had inadvertently been shredded. He added the officer responsible for the case had been placed on paid investigation leave while the matter was being investigated. This marks the 3rd case this year, which members of the Diwali organization have escaped justice due to bureaucratic error. An assurance hollow enough to echo through the capital, the mayor declared the state is launching an independent investigation into the chain of custody procedures. If corruption exists in Prague, we will stamp it out. Interpol reports that John Trent, a dangerous ex-Bell Tower operative who disappeared during the August incident, is dead. Trent's body was discovered during a sting operation in Dubai, along with a shipment of weapons and banned black market augmentations. He planned to sell the contraband to augmented terrorists who assumed him Shepherd. Okay, so I need to get to there, and where is it attacking me from? There.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
All right. This is mine now. Linda, I spoke with the bank and they're expecting you. I already signed so we can just remove all the money and close the account. Not to worry, I share connections, but what choice do we have? I share your concerns, but what choice do we have? At the permit, we're going nowhere, and we're not getting one from the government. They made that clear enough. When we were young, I used to go to concerts and pay the scalpers twice. That was 3 times the original ticket price. This is the same thing. When we get to Rabaya, we can worry about the next steps and use the other half of the money. The young girl may have made us feel like beggars when she was explaining the cost, but a loan from Santao might be the only way. I know it's heartbreaking for you to part with some of the things you had to sell, but we still have our work. The promise of a better life to look forward to. This will be worth it, I promise you. Let's get home later this evening. Elena and Peter, I wanted to let you know personally that the money had been transferred to your account and express my appreciation. Another time for the wonderful work of art you have brought into this world. I cannot wait to see how it looks on the walls of my new home in Rabia. It may not be my place to tell you what to do with the money you receive, but if you have time for the opinion of a patron, I sincerely recommend you consider going to Rabia yourself. I've watched the Santos CEO, Nathaniel Brown, more than once on television, speaking how the city will provide a haven for augmented people to be able to express themselves without fear of public opinion. Artists such as yourself would thrive there, I'm sure. Cost is significant, but it's certainly worth it to be out of Prague. Imagine walking the streets, a warm sun upon every augmented head, surrounded by our kind, never having to worry about bigots or violence. If Brown is right, I can only imagine opportunities galore for you both. Every new city is attempting to make its mark on the world must encourage great art, especially one as remarkable as Rabia. Whatever your decision, I wish you both the very best and hope to see you someday again. Good luck on your endeavors and farewell. Yours sincerely, Jacob Zambon. What if I already run? I'd be surprised if they left their computer here, though. International galleries have seen an increase in demand for marginal artists, including works created by the augmented. This may seem controversial to some, but the art world has never shied from that. In fact, augmented artists have found a powerful ally in the form of Nathaniel Brown, CEO of the Sintao Group. Professional art connoisseur, Brown has already undertaken to open an impressive art gallery in Rabia. He also plans to offer grants specifically to augmented artists to come live and work in his desert oasis. I think the augmented, due to their particular nature and the nature of their enhancements, create art differently, says Brown. It could influence a whole new movement, and I encourage other patrons of the arts in Rabia and elsewhere to embrace these artists. Fact remains that for now, augmented artists remain at the fringe. Getting Rabia to enjoy what seems to be enviable artistic freedom may be well beyond most. Okay, so now that I'm here, what do I do? I mean, there's gotta be a way out of this place, right? Aha. How are they getting out, though? Okay. So what is the point of this place? Oh. This may not have been my best idea ever. So that's where I came from, right? That seems really weird. This seems like we're like a good workaround.
Crest is still tight.
Don't blow your cover.
Sure beats knocking over liquor stores.
Then you go this way.
Somebody's coming.
I assume that down there will be okay.
This is taking too long.
Not what I told you to do at all. Not even remotely what I wanted you to do. At least no one got hurt.
There's nothing.
Let's go.
Wow.
Too exposed. Hate spaces. Over there. You hear that?
Nothing here. I'm almost certain.
You saw that.
Go that way!
Well, I didn't quite want that to happen.
We did good.
So I thought the whole point was not to have to fight these guys. That's kind of embarrassing. I went around in order to avoid a confrontation with the police. This doesn't get too screwed by the autosave. Okay, so come through here. If I go this way. Okay, yeah, this way looks way better. Apparently they found me. I don't know how. I thought I was doing that pretty well.
Put up a pretty good fight.
I don't know how I put up a pretty good fight. That makes me sad. I really thought I was doing that pretty intelligently. I'm also not sure how the family in this place actually got anywhere. Well, they're not allowed to do that. God damn it. Stop looking up. What a bunch of jerks. I do not have a cloak. Plus, a lot of my augments aren't even working, because that's why I'm having to go to see this guy.
What a waste of time. Moving. Hope this does not take much longer. Anyone look in that truck? You see something?
What's in there? Damn it! I stood there for too long. Let's find out what's in here. You guys shooting at me? That's rude. I actually got through there pretty well, and then I don't expect them to ever look up unless I do something to alert them. Plus one pocket secretary. Okay.
Moving.
Crap, they saw me. Bunch of jerks. I'm trying not to fight. Hi, Internet. Hi. Maybe this is not how I'm supposed to come in, because they said to find another way in, but that's what I thought I was doing. Okay, move, cat. I know!
Anyone look in that truck?
That's a dumb way to go. Let's go ahead and save. That way I can come back to here at least.
Moving. Delivery truck here.
Okay. It said I can interact with that, but
20 times already. Stay low and shoot if it moves.
strongly indicates I can get in there, but I don't know how. I can also try and come in this way. Huh. I can't see anything.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Well, that did not go very well. I'm a little confused. I mean, how are these guys just wandering around in the open street shooting anyone that moves? This close to the police, even.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay.
You saw us coming.
So shooting at me. Hi guys.
We've got Ulyopka to kill!
No, by all means you can keep that closed.
Keep going down!
Son of a bitch!
I think you owe me a beer for that one.
I don't quite understand why they all showed up. What? It just said that this was like 2 minutes ago. So why is this, 16 minutes ago? Or seconds or whatever, but regardless, that should certainly be closer and it's not.
We got this. No chance for him to escape.
Anomaly detected.
Too late.
Access granted.
Any EMPs you've got?
Oh, someone saw me.
Here's it here.
No more.
Yep, really not here. They're trying to find me. Thankfully, they're not used to looking behind desks. That was something that they never learned in, like, thug school.
That freaks.
Stop opening the damn door. They'll come in. It's hilarious how bad they are at searching.
Time to finish this!
Told you they'd come in. I'm just gonna have this, like, massive collection of people here. they giving up? I feel like they should give up soon because they have not actually seen me in a while. Granted, they've noticed a whole bunch of their people aren't around anymore, but the AI isn't that smart. Okay, stop looking. They are still searching, right? I think maybe they're not. Oh, there we go. Search completion. They're finally giving up. Okay, so I should mostly have this room to myself now. Time machine. This is a security rating of 1? Come on, man.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Damn it. Janet. Okay. Close that too.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
A little bit easy. Mr. Burnett, I regret to inform you the shipment of rare printed books that you and I worked so hard on acquiring for the time machine was indeed traveling to Prague on train F451 from Austria yesterday. It was due to arrive in early morning hours. Chances are it was already parked in a rusty station waiting to be unloaded when the terrorist bomb went off. In contact with Czech transport authorities, Lord Moore, but until Rizikia's fire chief gets back to me, it's best to assume the books have been lost. Camille, I checked the package for you. Stuff in China from your boss. Did you order for it? Came in last week, but Mr. B's been sitting on it. Says your boss needs to drop by the casino and pick it up himself. I don't know what's going on, bro, but you may want to call in sick tomorrow. Cam, look, man, I don't care what it costs. You gotta hook me up with Kohler. I know he's eccentric, and I know he's no limb clinic, but he deals on both sides of the law. But fuck, right now we are on the wrong side of the law. My enhancements are degraded, man. I know it. I think you can fit me in. I don't know if I'm across the checkpoints or whatever, but I gotta see someone. That guy that makes your clinic here is useless.
Jensen, I'm getting worried. Should I be calling every police station in town looking for you?
That's not necessary. I'll be in soon.
Good, because we've got work to do.
Sorry, boss. My Augs looked at took a little bit longer because there's people attacking the Aug clinic.
Shut up and fight.
How long do we keep looking?
This is a very odd mission.
Shut up. He's not here. I know it.
It doesn't feel good.
Follow me then.
No mercy when we fight. Bring me his polished little corpse. Maybe it's safer to just stay here.
Damn, dude. Made me work really hard to kill you.
Not even giving me a fight to break! Come on!
Oh damn, they just hit me from there.
I hope you know what a disappointment you are in your work. Oh, I'm going. He can't be gone.
Come on! Wow.
Finally, something to do.
No, grab him. No, grab him. I don't need them waking him up. Absolutely, John. Priorities.
They're just like old times. Don't let your guard down.
Boys, my patrol when trouble happens.
Oh, hey. This would be good to know about. What's the point of this? I don't see that it has one. So that's where I came from. Where does the other side go? Aha, for the bathroom. Okay. It still weirds me out that this is here. So what the hell is the point of it? It doesn't seem to have a point.
Stay cool. Remember who you are. I was looking for. Anyone hurt? Stay close. This way. Maybe over here.
Okay. More booze? I like booze. Who's my friend?
Worst thing is over here.
Okay, that goes back outside. I don't think I want to go back outside. You want to jump in there? Am I not allowed to go in there again? There we go, finally. And I couldn't go in at a crouch. For reasons. Don't really like that.
Hold on. Something's happening here. Hold on. Let me...
They just randomly shoot sometimes just because they want to.
Hold on. Come out! Promise me no hurt.
I think they're actually shooting at me.
I smell
That is what I
oil.
believe that they are doing.
This ship's going very fast.
Is there a way upstairs other than like the stairway? Because I don't really want to use the stairway.
Wrapped up to. You see anything?
Is that him? Caller?
Think. Remember who you are.
Taste of blood in my mouth.
Just kidding.
Anyone hurt? Stay close.
One left. Let me find you.
Where's the...
Hold on. Something is happening here.
Hold on. Can you believe this guy?
End this monster before he runs again!
Hi, friend.
Shit. What happened to them?
No, why do you do that? I clearly pressed down. Why are you looking at me?
Okay.
Just grab him.
Not fun.
This time, I won't miss!
Oh, congratulations on seeing me. I did not know you were there, sir. Congratulations to the second cuddle pile. Congratulations to the second... Shut up. I know what I'm saying. Okay, I think I've gone through just about everyone. Wait, before I go there and actually, like, complete this segment, let me go look at his computer. Because priorities! I definitely want to know, you know, what kind of emails he's getting, because that's way more important than not getting shot. That must be such a... What happened? Well, we went to that book guy in order to, like, you know, get our money back, but... you're not gonna believe this, boss, but it seems like the book guy is an aug doctor, and some aug showed up that wanted treatment, and he, like, wiped us all out, because he was sick. What? I thought I saw a computer down here. There it is. Okay, so it is there.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
I'm not gonna make this at all.
Access denied.
I want in there. So that's the problem. I don't quite know how to...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Yeah, there's... How do I get past that? Because you have to get two of them, and it's like, it starts in so much of a better position than you do. I keep looking around to see if there's someone in here, because I keep hearing noises. Come on. We're almost there, we're almost there. I don't know the password. That's a shame.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Oh my god. Well, okay, 3 fails and that's it. I'm just going to say that because that's the... I can keep doing it until eventually I'll get far enough that I'll be able to do it. I get pretty okay. It's just I need like something in order to slow it down. Why am I crouching? There's no real reason to. Okay.
Jensen! Thank God! I'm down in the dungeon, man. You remember the title of my super secret book, right?
I remember it's red.
single largest nation-state on Earth, the biggest population of augmented humans, the mayhem wrought by the Aug incident had the potential to virtually cripple the People's Republic overnight. More than any other nation in the world, China was ready for the event on the scale of the Aug rampage, and it moved swiftly to contain and eradicate the rioters with lethal intent. While there was substantial loss of life and damage to the infrastructure, the PRC have been quick to rebuild and regain the momentum they lost. Civilian unrest demands for the explanations have been silenced, and state-controlled media ensures the blame for the events of 2027 remains firmly on the shoulders of the West. I'm actually really liking the way they expanded the lore, and they're really talking about... The first one didn't really talk about the... I mean, it had locations in different areas, but it didn't really talk about them. I've already read this. Just in case, let's make sure. So, sir, why do you have a dungeon? Did I start playing Saints Row and I didn't know? Because I feel like I should know these things.
Jensen, my favorite techno wonderkind. Sorry about the goons, man. They didn't give you too much trouble, did they?
Nothing I couldn't handle. What do they want? You behind on your protection money?
I don't think it's about money. I got this little misunderstanding with their boss, Otar. You know how it is with these gangster types.
Enough to know that there's no such thing as a little misunderstanding.
Diwali internal politics. I'm gonna get it sorted. Gonna see the big boss myself. As soon as things settle down. The day after a bombing, man, it's... Well, I mean, it's scary, right? I'm surprised people go out at all.
Sometimes people don't have a choice. My systems took a hit. I was hoping you could help me get everything running again.
I like his little bling.
Took a hit? You mean... Oh, shit! Why didn't you say so? We need to get you in the chair. The chair. You know I've always wanted to get a closer look at those satty fogs of yours. A real close look. So let's strap you in, get the gas going, and then, well, then I just need to sort of dive in.
That is like creepier than anything I've ever heard.
My way around.
Hang on a sec, you're gonna put me under for how long? What if the Diwali send reinforcements?
Oh, you're just stalling. Those illiterates aren't going to get in here. Don't be scared of the chair, okay? The chair is gentle. I promise. This thing with the Diwali is nothing. Otar's pissing where he shouldn't.
I count on you to fix me, Kohler. To some extent, your problems are my problems.
That's sweet, Jensen. Otar Botkovelli is the Diwali #2 guy. The men outside, they were his men. But the big boss man is Radic Nikoladze. He is the #1 guy. And I know Radic, so don't worry about it. Now, are we gonna do this procedure, or what?
I know what he's going to do. He's going to get my system back online.
Relax, Jensen. It's gonna be fine. You won't even know I'm in there. You'll feel weightless, far away, like you're someone else. But Kohler's gonna bring you back and make you you again. Before you know it.
I'm very concerned.
What?
Oh, thank God. Take it easy. I swear I didn't mean to... Your retinal display should be back soon. You can still move, right?
Where did you...
I was trying to connect the unconnected. But you got some strange fucking augs back there. I mean, I probably shouldn't have. Here, let me get you some water. Or something stronger, maybe?
Water.
You got it, Jensen. Just,
Oh, I bet Sarah put a whole bunch of augs in for testing, but he didn't unlock them at first. He wanted to make
was
sure.
the only way to save you.
Save me from what, Kohler?
Core meltdown. You almost melted my chair. So I reset you, and I found these, I think it's better if I show you what I found. Bring up your system display. You need to see this for yourself. These are your implants. You're familiar with all these, right?
Yeah. David Saraf installed them. Took 2 years for my body to get used to everything.
Right. Well, I had to undo some of that getting used to.
What's going on, Kohler? Why do I feel different?
Something was trying to vampire the juice out of you. I couldn't figure out what until after the reboot.
Pretty much.
Turns out your Factory Zero is not the standard Factory Zero.
What am I looking at?
Experimental fucking test dogs, man. Hidden inside your body.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought I did?
More than your body can handle. Pretty cool, right?
I'm not sure yet.
I want to show you what happens when you activate one of these suckers. It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you.
You've said that before.
Okay, so I definitely want the hacking ones to start with.
Try one of the new augs. Don't be scared of what you are, man.
Fine, fine, fine.
See that? Major spike in your power consumption.
Where the hell did these things come from?
I can't answer that. All I know is the explosion must have woken them up. But man, you want to use these crazy fucking things? That's your right. We just gotta make sure it doesn't fry you. Now, I think I maybe got an idea on how to do that. Try shutting down one of your other implants. You know, just for fun. Go ahead, Jensen.
I'm looking.
Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using.
I don't know how to do that.
Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using.
I'm trying to. Okay, not using means not you. Shut up.
Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. See that? Cooled you right down. You have the power to balance your system if you want. Just, you know, don't activate everything all at once.
What would happen if I did?
Well, you'd suffer some major glitches due to overheating. We're talking risk of permanent damage. So, you know, maybe don't do that.
All right. Reset me now, Kohler. I'll reactivate what I need myself.
Okay, so I'm not always gonna be there for you like
Why not?
this.
Daddy?
I can't just follow you around to reset things and hold your neural weave together. Whatever choices you make from here on out, they're your choices.
Thought you were supposed to be my aug expert.
I specialize in Chinese black market, okay? The shit I found hidden inside you, spliced into your system like that, looks to me like it's from Mars, man.
I'm pretty sure they're not from Mars.
I feel bad. You deserve answers I can't give you. I can help manage your system better than anyone in Prague. I help you make the most of the new augs we just found.
But you can't tell me where the hell they came from.
Nope.
As far as I know, David Seraph installed all my augs. There's something inside me I don't know about. He's the one I need to talk to.
I am familiar with Sarah's work. These new augs, they look different to me. I mean, that neodymium shell. Who uses dimorphic magnetorheological fluid like that? Seriously, if you talk to Sarith, you need to ask him that.
Ask him this.
Shit
It's like, I don't even
really
understand the
stands
question.
out. Pretty fucking cool, actually.
You ever seen anything like this before? An AUG system that's deliberately hidden like that?
I don't know, Jensen. I mean, I heard of people getting the black market treatment before. Pass out in Prague, wake up in Shanghai. But usually they wake up with less AUGs, not more.
What exactly
Well, those
makes
AUGs have
these
to go
AUGs so
somewhere.
different from my other ones?
They look like experiments, is what. Loose wiring everywhere, man. It's like half of you is untested, unfinished, unbelievable. It's beautiful is what it is.
So that sounds like they're not Seraphs.
Why would Seraph have hidden these things inside me? I don't get it.
I am not convinced this is a Sarif job. The tech itself is super high-end, but the PDOT insulation, sloppy. The bone mounting, mounted on the quick. Just doesn't have Sarif's touch. Looks more like a retrofit to me. Something much more recent. Well, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking how much I hate being unconscious. You said these additions look recent. How recent?
Within the last 2 years, give or take. Something happened to you in that time?
Did you just put them in?
I was pulled out of the ocean and put in some facility in Alaska to recover. There's a few months there that... the more I try to remember, the blurrier it gets.
Shit, Jensen. That's terrifying.
This tune-up went longer than I expected. Let's wrap this up.
Right. Here, take some Praxis kits for the trouble. Praxis solves everything. Keeps customers happy. Just, remember what I showed you about managing your juice. It's gonna be a balancing act for you. Well, unless...
Unless what, Kohler?
There could be a way to optimize. It's just... it would involve getting something from OTAR.
OTAR.
A neuroplasticity calibrator.
There's a way for me to use everything I have without compromise? I want to know about it.
I was hoping you'd say that. I order all my fancy tech from this illegal catalog, right? But my last shipment got intercepted by Otar Botkoveli.
The same Otar whose men were looking for books out there before?
I am not going to force you. I want you to want to do it. I want you to want to be an augmented god among men. If that sounds like something that interests you, then you should know that Otar runs an underground casino in the Chisti district. The entrance is in a small courtyard off Hlavny Street.
Thanks for the info, Kohler. Thanks for the praxis.
Oh, I know. Jensen is so poor. I mean, he gets to be an actual god and gets to, like, go around and do everything he wants. Poor guy. China's gang problems still hold second place to criminal activity raging in the Slavic regions. Worse, the lines defining Russian underworld blurs with the formation of the Federated States in 2016, with many of their desperate neighbors swelling the Russian mafia levels to never seen before. For the latest and largest waves of criminal underworld, you need to head further west, the restless Czech Republic, to run the game at the top spot for the well-deserved representation of the world's most wanted, the Diwali family. In 2003, Levon Diwali, son of founding father of brutal crime lord Yakub, left his hometown of Batumi, Georgia, and set up a criminal shop in Prague. Diwali had been in ultra-violent control of European underworld ever since, with the rule of blood that members can only be of a direct Georgian descent. Levon Diwali has continued his father's brutal legacy by expanding the ruthless criminal family and redefining what it means to be a gang in the 21st century. I've got to say, when you said you were in the dungeon, I was expecting something a little more not this. Okay, so I have 11 available practice. Hello. Well, I like... Okay, so I'm definitely I'm spending stuff on, because I've always liked playing these games as a socialite. And then I can't activate this? Yeah. Increase my ability to go to places I'm not supposed to be able to go through. Absolutely. Who's that? I'll pick up your secretary.
Jensen, it's Miller. Listen, I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.
Okay, so first of all, I've forgotten. God damn it, this again. Okay, figure out how to do that. How do I change my active quest? Maybe I don't have to, but there should be a way. That's how. Yeah, I do actually want to check in now because he's been bugging me for a while. Okay. Fuck off, please. Fuck off, please.
Get away from me.
This is not right.
If I were them,
Leave me alone, you bastard.
never mind.
You feel that?
What? I said your papers are
Another one.
Static
expired.
charge.
But they just extended my contract.
What happened that Musica is going to change?
So they can validate my papers.
You should have thought of this yesterday.
Sheesh, gotta get the
Papers
circulation.
are out of date.
Dobre.
Ah, so I can walk past everyone. I'm not sure why. Will you please go away, you stupid thing? Yes, cool.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Stupid game. But you know what? That actually, well, that may be a decent place to end. I am curious whether it will stop bugging out now. Stupid dingy. I have to say, this game starts off a little bit more intense than Human Revolution did, but I do like it. And I really like how they're paying more of an emphasis on what the different countries are doing. Because the first one, you went to different locations, but it wasn't like the official governments were doing all that much. It was all about corporations. And now it's talking about how China's response, like the official response from the Chinese government, was different than the official response from the American government. And what that ended up doing. Wow. This place certainly loads for a while. Well then, yeah. Because this takes forever to load, I am definitely going to go ahead and end now. Thank you very much for tuning in. I will probably be... Oh, well, there it goes. Gee, right when I'm saying, okay, I'm not going to wait this long.
Yes. You have some.
Nope, it's still freaking saying this. Why do you want me to... I don't understand what its problem is. I don't understand why this is here. Fuck off. I don't care. Whatever. See you next time I stream this. I will try and figure out what is going on because it's pissing me off. Later, peoples.